Sun and Moon era Mini Tins have been popping up at Best Buy recently. However, they're not quite what they seem, so stay tuned to find out what's in them. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Chasing the Zard. Today we're going to be cracking open a full art set of these Kanto Friend Mini Tins. Now these have been going up sporadically on bestbuy.com. I think I was actually one of the first people to get them when it first went up, like last week. Managed to snag them, and luckily I got a full art set when I ordered mine. But before we dig in those Mini Tins, I'm going to open a few more things, starting with a recent release, the Hop Zacian EX box. Now this does come with Cosmic Hollow Foil versions of Hop's Wooloo and Hop's Stubwool. These are not Black Star promos, these are part of the Journey Together set. But we do have our Hop Zacian EX Black Star promo, it's SVP 193. And we also got a jumbo version of the Hop Zacian EX. Also, I guess this is a sticker maybe? And while it did look a little bit weird outside the box, we do have 4 packs here. We have 2 Journey Together, Surging Sparks, and Obsidian Flames, which is probably our only chance for a Charizard in this opening. Alright, let's kick it off with the newest set, Journey Together. I just did a pretty big opening of this set. It was a lot of fun. I actually opened a Pokemon Center ETB and a booster box. Check that out if you haven't. It was a lot of fun. This is a fun set to open, at least at the start. Hit rates are good. Hopefully that continues. But we have Cincino, Maractus, Enzclang Reverse, and Joltik Reverse, and Noivern Regular Hollow. Pack number 2. Now I have pulled the Lily's Clefairy SIR from the set, as well as the Hop Zacian EX SIR. There's still the Salamence EX SIR, as well as the Enz Zoroark SIR, and those are 2 I want to pull. There's also the Yona's Belly Bolt. Not as crazy about that. I believe there's one more SIR that's escaping me. I know there's 6, and there's no trainers. No trainer SIRs, that is. Those are the top pulls. We have Lechonk Reverse, Hop's Corvisquire Reverse, and Yaskurata Regular Hollow, so nothing from Journey Together today. Now into Surging Sparks. Now this set I've yet to pull a Pokemon SIR from. I've pulled Jasmine's Gaze SIR twice, somehow. But yeah, the Pikachu EX SIR is the big one in here. There's also the Melodic EX SIR, the Hydreigon, and the Latias. Yeah, Latias EX SIR, and those are all ones I definitely want to pull. So maybe we can get one here. We have Oricorio Reverse, Gholdengo Reverse, so no SIRs or IRs, and Sylveon EX. All right, that's a hit to start off. Finally, after 3 packs. Could very well be our only hit from that box. And now the last pack of this box, Obsidian Flames. Now this was the first, I guess you'd say, Charizard set of Scarlet and Violet. Definitely one of my favorite sets. A lot of fun pulled in here. I think if it could have had maybe 2 or 3 more good SIRs and a few more IRs, this would have been a top tier set, I think. It was a little bit small though. And pull rates were really generous at the beginning, but if you had a few different SIRs, a few more IRs, the pull rates kind of even out and becomes a little bit harder to pull, which I think people seem to like. But of course there's the Charizard EX Dark Terra type, which is really strong in the meta right now. There's also the full art version, the gold, and of course the Charizard EX SIR, which I still want to pull another one of, as well as the full art. We have Mawile Reverse, Oinkologne Reverse, and Thundurus Regular Hollow. Alright, now on top of the Kanto Friend Mini Tins that we have not yet opened, one thing you can get a lot easily from Best Buy, or at least were able to last week, are sleeve blisters of Surging Sparks. They go up constantly. I was finally able to get some of these, so let's rip into these as well. It would have been nice to get a full art set of these as well, but overwhelmingly the ones I got were the Alolan Exeggutor. I think there was, yeah, the one I opened just now was the only one, the Duraludon, that was different. All the other ones they're the Exeggutor. We have Lizia's Appeal, Mantine Reverse, Lone Dugtrio Reverse, and Togekiss Regular Hollow. Pack number 2. Now in terms of IRs, there's definitely still some I want to pull. There's the Execute, which is, I love that one, it's fun. There's the Sunny Form Cast Form, the Ceruledge, also the Slack Off is, that's just perfect. And the, the Mesprit and the Latios. All very good arts that I seem to like things flying through the air in these arts, but those are ones I definitely want to hopefully pull at some point. We have Cryogonal Reverse, Klefki Reverse, and Eternatus Regular Hollow. Pack number 2. I think a lot of people do like the Spheal in this set. As a Pokemon, I'm not a huge fan of Spheal, but definitely I remember now the Phampi as well is a really cute art that I would like to grab at some point. We have Duskball, Rotom Reverse, Bronzo Reverse, and Tapu Koko Regular Hollow. Alright, we got one more pack. I mean, sleeve boosters have not done well to me recently, so hopefully this can get a hit. Come on, there's just one hit. 1 for 8th, not a good start. We have Zweilous, Rotom, Gravity Mountain, Executor, Miraidon, Miracle Headset, Ace Spec. Alright, I don't think I pulled that one. Kecleon, Illustration Rare. Actually, we got a rare double hit, and Palkia Regular Hollow. Turned it around a little bit. Alright, I'm pretty sure I have pulled this Kecleon before. Can't fully remember, but it's definitely our top card for the moment. Alright, now this will be the last thing before we get into the Kanto Friends Mini Tins. I promise. But what I have been doing as I've gone through the Scarlet and Violet gen is I've been collecting all the Black Star promos that I can. And they've all been going in this Black Voltex 9 pocket binder. So I wish I had a better way to show this, but yeah, I've been putting them in order. You know, there's been an extra spot everywhere for the Pokemon Center versions of the ETB promos and stuff. So I noticed recently that I have some gaps here that I'd like to fill in, and some new promos I need to put in as well. So let's look at those. So first off, we have the very first battle decks that came out for Scarlet and Violet. I've had these for a long while, I just forgot to open them. And there's actually a total of 3 promo cards in here, because there's an extra one in the Ampharos EX deck. But let's start with Lucario here. Now, if you haven't seen these before, they do come with a lot of things in here. First off is a giant EX coin. They have quick start rules, all the various damage counter tokens you might need, a folded up playmat, which I don't have the space to fully undo here, but gives you the general idea. It has a short guide on the points of this deck, how to use it, various features. It will have actually both decks that came out together on here. I have a little card that says what you can do during your turn and special conditions. Has a full pre-made deck, which tend to have a lot of energies, a lot of trainers, Pokemon you need in the deck. This one has the backwards card in there too, Youngster. And sometimes some of these older ones can actually have Sword and Shield era cards in there, but they're typically just commons, uncommons. What I'm really here for is the promo, the Lucario X SVP 017. And now the Ampharos EX deck. Now here's our Ampharos EX Black Star promo, SVP 016. This one's actually a little bit trickier because it also has another promo card in here, I believe. Should be the Flaffy Black Star promo once we can find it. The Mareep, that's a regular card. Wherever this Flaffy is. There we go, Flaffy Black Star promo 015. Why there's one in here, I don't know. And even on top of that, I'm not done. I have 4 other promos to put in, starting with this Pikachu. Now this is the World Championship 2024 Pikachu. It is SVP 190. And here we have the 2024 illustration contest winners. There's 3 cards in here. Fraligator, Pikachu, and I can't remember what the third one is, but let's find out. Here's the Fraligator, SVP 213, Pikachu, SVP 214, and Toxtricity EX, SVP 215. Alright, here are our promos, and let's put them in the binder. Right here we can slot in Flavy, here's the Ampharos, and the Lucario. Now the ones I am missing here, on the very first page, we actually have the 3 from the initial boxes with the very first Scarlet and Violet cards, the Sprigatito, Fuecoco, and Quaxley. I do have them, I just haven't opened them yet. I actually want to save them to open with the first cards of the next generation. And a lot of what I also am missing here is like the Build and Battle promos. And I do have, so far, every Pokemon Center promo for the ETBs. Also, I do have the Van Gogh Pikachu as well. I didn't put it in the binder. I know one of these is the Paradise Resort card from the 2024 and the 2023. I want to say, yeah, those are the right years. World Series or World Championship, because you had to play in the World Championship to get that card. Otherwise, it's several hundreds of dollars, which I'm not paying. Those would just be empty spots in the binder that never get filled. Kind of sucks, but that's how it is. I think a lot of missing here is actually the Battle Academy. Which I have, and I'll open at some point when I do a how to play the game video. But yeah. All right. Quick looks at each page. I do need to get a better way to display this because this is not great, right? Let me know in the comments. How would you film this? I mean, I could try to do top down, but I'm not sure my lighting would work for that. But that might be the best option. I need a little bit more counter space though. As we get to the Prismatic Evolution section, you notice that I don't have a lot because, yeah, I'm missing a lot. I'm missing all the text stickers. I don't have the Super Premium Collection order, so I'll be missing that. I also don't have the what's the next one? The accessory pouch bundle ordered. I haven't had no luck getting it. But that's a lot of these will need to be filled out with those. And now we're getting to the Journey Together area. First off, this is 189, the Anzur promo, which means that this one goes right here. We have 191, it's a Horizons promo. We got 2 of them for 192. So 193 will go up here. And the rest are at 213. We're actually going to throw an extra slot here because I'm sure the Destined Rivals ETB Pro will be in here too. So it'll be 2 slots for the regular one and the Pokemon Center one. Let's go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 200. That'd be 209. 11, 12, 13. Then 1 for the promo. So we'll move down here. Hopefully I don't need to readjust these later, but I very well could need to. Let's get the Fraligator in. There's the Pikachu. And the Toxtricity EX. So a lot of space in here for more, but I also do have the these are from the Combined Powers premium box that came out with the Lugia EX, Ho EX, and also the Suicune EX, but I believe I don't think you can actually use these in regular play, so these are just special to here. Alright, but now it's time for the Kanto Friends Mini Tins. We have 5, we have each art, we have Bulbasaur, Pikachu, Eevee, Charmander, and Squirtle. Kind of the main starter characters of the, or starter Pokemon of the first gen. But one thing I want to show you, we're going to start with the, I guess the Eevee tin, is that if you look on the bottom here, you will see a code. This one has H24. They do the same thing with the Pokeballs. Typically it'll be a letter and then the year that it was packed. So this was probably packed in 2024. Now I have a far more original Kanto Friends Mini Tin. You'll notice it says J18 on there, which means this was packed some point in 2018. This one had, I believe, Ultra Prism and Burning Shadows in there. Which I'm not expecting out of these soon. They were probably packed in 2024, which means these are kind of repacked, I think, by Pokemon. Otherwise, because they wouldn't have that printed on there. It would just have one of the older numbers. So if you go to buy these, do not expect Sun and Moon packs in there. I'm telling you right now, it's not going to happen. If you go around and you go in store and you find one with one of the older numbers on here, congrats, you might have found one. But these all seem to be a newer iteration of this tin. But I'm pretty sure I know what the packs are, but let's find out and confirm that. Very nice, the plastic is not perforated in any way, shape, or form. Alright, so first off we have a coin with Pikachu. We have the art card with Eevee. And we have 2 packs. We have Silver Tempest and Astral Radiance. Now I believe that I got all the H24 variants of these tins, so we're just going to go ahead and crack them all open and pull out the packs. Alright, as expected, we ended with 5 packs of Astral Radiance and 5 of Silver Tempest. And I do think there was another variant of the Kanto Friends Mini Tins at some point that maybe had early Sword and Shield packs in it, I heard, but I never opened that one. Alright, but let's start off with Astral Radiance. Alright, so yeah, I'm not actually like too down about this. I mean, I was hoping to do some Burning Shadows in this opening, but once I saw the H24, I knew that wasn't happening. Oh, let's do the card trick. 2, 3, 4. Now with Astral Radiance, the big pull in here is the Machamp V alternate art, but there is a trainer gallery, and like the next 2 like best pulls are actually the Starmie V and the Garchomp V from the trainer gallery. So any of those hits would be cool. We have Hoodoo, Kricketot, Scyther Reverse, and Hisuian Lilligant V full art. Not a bad start. Pack number 2. Now there are a few other alternate arts in this set that are pretty interesting. There's the Origin Form Palkia with kind of a, I want to say MC Escher-esque, but I don't think that's the right artist. Just a really trippy alternate art image there. I don't think I did the card trick, did I? I was going to keep going. There's also the Orange Form Dialga V. That's actually one I like better because it's like stuff flying through the air like that apparently. We have Dark Patch Reverse, Absol Regular Hollow. Pack number 3. But there is also the Beedrill V alternate art, the Hisuian Sneasler V. Let's do the card trick. Keep forgetting. And also the Hisuian Lilligant V. Along with, I think, like, there's also a Zacian V in the trainer gallery. Kind of a pull because I never really saw that art before, but it looks pretty cool. And I kind of like Zacian, so I would go for that too. We have Hisuian Quillfish, Hisuian Growlithe, Bergmite, Rufflet, Rapidash Reverse, and Rapidash Regular Non-Holo Rare. On to pack number 4. Yeah, but at some point I need to do a dedicated opening of this set. I mean, I have build and battle boxes. I think I have a stadium. I have the blisters because I also am slowly trying to get the Black Star promos from Sword and Shield. I also have, I think I have Pokemon Center ATB, or at least a regular ETB to open for this set. So hopefully I can do that sometime soon. We have Psyduck, Drifloon, Sudowoodo, Temple of Sinnoh Reverse, and Hisuian Arcanine non-holo rare. And our last pack of Astral Radiance. Alright, hit rates in Sword and Shield are not as nice as Scarlet and Violet, so 1 out of 5 is normal. This does have a trainer gallery though, so maybe a chance we can pull something else. But I wouldn't be surprised if there's nothing in here. We have Sudowoodo, Combi, Drifloon, Reverse Holo Mamoswine, and Dancing non-holo rare. Now over to the last set we're opening today, we have Silver Tempest. And Silver Tempest is a funny set because stuff just went off the rails with that set because they had a bunch of product go out where like you almost had guaranteed hits in every Silver Tempest pack you got. I think at one point, was it Best Buy was selling sleeve blisters that had guaranteed hits of in this set, and I got a few of them. And I got some guaranteed hits. No alternate arts though, in which the Lugia V is the top one in this set, and that is an awesome one. One I would love to pull. We have Clink, Stunfisk, Jinx from the Trainer Gallery, that's a good hit, and Ho-Ho V. Well, that's a good start. Pack number 2. So, all technicality, we have 10 Sword and Shield era packs from these tins, and we only have 3 hits, so that is probably it for the opening. There's probably no more hits in here, but do keep watching. And also don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you're liking the content, liking at least the information in this video about what's in the tins, how to look for the codes on the bottom. But yeah, definitely like the video, leave a comment, subscribe, let me know if you opened these tins recently, what number did you get on the bottom, what packs did you get in there. We have Swablu, Mawile V from the Trainer Gallery, and Metagross regular holo. That is a pretty sweet card. I'm not a big Mawile fan, but that's well drawn. Pack number 3. So in terms of what else to pull in this set, there is a Trainer Gallery. Obviously, we've gotten 2 hits from it, surprisingly. There is the Rayquaza VMAX and the Blaziken VMAX are really the 2 big hits in there. There's also just the regular Blaziken V that you can hit. I think of those, the Rayquaza VMAX is one I would like the most. That one looks the best of those 3. But there's also more alternate arts. There's the Unknown V, there's the Regidrago V, and I feel like there's one more I'm missing. I'll have to check in between opening packs. We have Emolga, Chimecho, Fungus Reverse Holo, and Dragapult regular holo. Strange, I think we've gotten like technically a hit pack in every one because close the code card there. Yeah, black code card. Pack number 4. I looked up the final alternate art, I believe is the Skuntank V. Or, sorry, Skuntank. Yeah, so that's why I did not remember, because it's not a card I think most people care about. We have Clang, Claydol, Worker, Spinda, Pikachu, Noibat, Togedemaru, Sandile, Esper Reverse, and Arcanine regular non-holo rare. And we're now at the final pack of this opening. Let's do our customary good luck flip. I caught it just barely. And maybe there's a alternate art in here, who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky. Probably not. We already had 3 hits in this set. That's out of 5 packs. That's asking for a bit much to hit 4. But yeah, so I mean, definitely gonna do some 151 coming up on the channel at some point. I need to finish off the master set. I think counted 8 cards left. So I want to do maybe another 50 pack opening, maybe knock those out, hopefully finish it off, because they're getting harder to find now. Same thing with Crown Zenith, they need to do at least one more big opening of that, but finding part for that's getting a little bit harder. I definitely will be open up Destiny Rivals when that comes out. I managed to get pre-orders in for some of that, not everything. Alright, but we have Melodic from the Trainer Gallery. That's a sick card. And Historian Braviary, non-holo rare. Alright, that does it for this opening. I was going to leave the mini tins up, but I bumped the table and they all fell down. So, yeah, not just said screw it and took them down. But yeah, Silver Tempest really showed up there. We ended up getting, what, 4 hits? No, 5 hits. 5 hits out of 5 packs. Crazy. But yeah, and then Surging Sparks gave us 3 hits out of, what was that? 5 packs as well. Not terrible. But yeah, definitely like the video if you can, please. I really appreciate it. Subscribe, leave a comment, let me know if you got these tins and what you pulled out of here. And remember, if you do get them, look at the bottom for the code if you can see them in store. They have anything like H24 or anything greater than 18 or 19 on there. It's not going to be Sun and Moon error. I'm sorry. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.